And then these are all, with these little white tabs in there, these are all 110, but they share a neutral. So nowadays with the code, you have to have all of them tied together, even though they're separate circuits. So if one trips, it's a possibility it can trip the other one, but it's more for simultaneous disconnecting means. So here's panel G, okay, and then panel A is in here. This is the three-phase panel.
Not a problem, not a problem. Do me a favor and just give me a call when.
So, and the same thing, panel schedule's all here. That tells you where everything's at.
Thanks, Fred.
Just everyone is used, huh? There's no more?
There's no more.
Over there too, right?
Panel G has some stuff in there, but that's just that's a small panel.
Yeah.
And if you just keep throwing stuff on there, you're gonna.
But those are there still.
Those are still hot. I never
Correct.
touched those.
Okay.
So like here's that pump outside,
Yeah.
31, 33, 35 grinder pump. It's this one right here.
Yeah.
Makeup air, the exhaust fan, the existing swamp cooler that's
Yeah.
up on the roof. So now, if these are, I know you still have some people might come in and be turning on the swamp coolers and
That's
stuff.
the
They
only
need to make sure that they
gotta be
they
marked
just do
pretty
this
good,
one.
yeah.
If they turn off, if they end up doing this one right here, now you
Yeah.
just turned off all the freezers. Okay, so that's the important, that's the important thing that people need to know. And these are all 110 circuits, but they're all tied together because of the new code.
Okay. And some of these are tied to some of these plugs. They're still.
I never
main.
touched any of these
Okay.
existing plugs. Those are all these ones up here. So existing receptacle. We know 5 now is the bathroom over here.
Oh
So-
yeah, I saw it. Yeah. Okay.
So
That's the hot water
Right.
tank.
so if there's something a breaker trips, this is the two places to go for in here.
Nothing's on C, right? They're behind the stage.
The other one, the one outside receptacle and the drinking fountain right here are off of S, which is
S.
behind the stage.
There was C.
I think C is the one over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the one outside is tied to that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's it. So you guys will let me know what
Area, I guess. You wanna?
power we need for
We
the
have planned
festival.
for the adding that one,
Yeah, I noticed. I saw that box over there.
so, Casey, you're talking about you could do 2, is that what you said?
I think there's room in that panel for 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of room in that panel.
Do you want to?
Well, oh, Shiz's not here. He needs one for his oven. But if you put 30 amp there, then he needs one more, and then we need one more for rice.
Now, we talked about doing that, so if just one, and we'll do one for now.
Okay.
Then we're gonna add that another can light right inside here. We have
Right,
another,
by the entry there.
another one. I'm gonna change the motion detector, so it's just increase the
Right,
time,
in the
and then
pantry.
also in the pantry, so it's automatic on, automatic off. And then we did talk about changing one of the rice cooker 220s.
No, we need the 220.
So we're not
The
gonna do
woman tell
anything
me
with
they
those
need all
4
6.
220s?
Okay.
We need more than 4. We need 6 220s.
And then we're gonna add an
You gotta add one up
L630
there.
up on the roof?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. But you have 5 in the kitchen 220 because you could.
Well,
use
if you're cooking, if you're using that as the coffee pot one, then that's going to,
Yeah, the coffee pot that we have are 110, so we just use our old coffee pot, which is a nice one, the tank. I thought
that's 30 amp.
I think that women want that 30 amp to have instant hot water.
We have, that works off the other outlet.
It's gonna be 110?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's a hot water dispenser,
Oh,
and then
okay.
there's the coffee
So,
brewer.
so they could use that 220 for one of the rice cookers, and then we need one more because they need 6. We gotta be on 220. That's why I don't need those 220. And then Shiz needs 2. But,
Well, so instead of 1, we'll do 2 over here at the main.
well, that's, you got the one big 50 amp, and we just
50
tap off
amp,
it, right? They'll tap off 220, or whatever.
Right, and then you just use come off the 10 power box 30 amp circuit there.
Yeah, okay. Is that better than having two 30 amps or?
The 50 amp, you're going to be able to feed a few,
Yeah.
you know, a few 30 amps off of there. So,
Okay, but you're gonna have one connector though, 50
one
amp,
connector,
right?
not 50. Well, he's saying now two. So
Yeah.
you can run two different power cords out, or you can set two. You can run one cord out and set two boxes.
Okay, one power cord and set two boxes somewhere else, okay. So we need a box, right? We need one cable that goes
I
on.
think I have extra boxes in my warehouse.
Okay.
And I have cable, I have
Big
the
cables.
cords.
Balloon cables.
I mean, it is a possibility you can run, if you run a 10 power cord, you can build like a board, put a panel on it, put a 50 amp, your cord connection on there, plug that into it, and then put a couple, you know, receptacles on that board instead of having the box. But whatever you do that's, you know, more than 110, you should do in a GFCI. And that's one of the benefits of the 10 power boxes, that's all GFCI protected. So,
The problem is, if you do it over there too, then we're gonna bring two wires. If you have one, then bring one wire and split it out. The problem is if you.
I think
need a
you
lot of
should be
current-
fine with one wire splitting it out too, but if I'm doing this work and that's not enough, then you have the second one there while I'm in there doing it.
So let's just go ahead and put the two there and
Two there,
we'll just see if we need them.
the one 30 amp right here,
Right,
adding the can light,
right. Forget the 220 changes there.
forget that.
Outside the walk-in cooler,
That's already part of
That's
my
all-
scope, it's just,
Scope, okay,
that's
that's
not
not an
that's
extra.
not an extra.
okay.
And then we have one 220 up there, that's one there, right?
That's the one, the existing one that's on
Yeah.
the eaves.
So that gives you six, four there, one here and one up there, okay? But then now Shiz wants two more,
So we're gonna
bring it from
have an
there.
extra for bringing the cable from the switchboard over to temporary
two
box.
right
So that would be
here.
the two, yeah, so if I do two there, so his ovens can come off of that one.
Yeah,
That's all we can do.
yeah. Yeah, or they make less rice,
Well, they could always go to,
gas.
outside, I don't, whatever
Yeah,
you guys
they
do.
could go- they
But I'm
could
just
go
saying,
to gas outside.
they could go to the 110 rice cookers.
Yeah.
Do
yeah.
those convection ovens work on 220?
Convection ovens?
Well, whatever, Shiz uses.
Oh, they have to be 220, yeah.
So there's 4 rice cookers there.
Shiz not gonna be able to use any of those, found out that, they
Those are only 20 amps.
They need, 6 for rice cookers.
But not the whole weekend.
Yeah, the whole, no, yeah, for the whole weekend.
All.
Yeah, I thought they only used 3 or 4, but they tell me they need all 6.
Okay, that's different, that's not what I did.
But if they change their mind, they need only 4, then you have the 2 extra, 220.
And that would be the benefit, you put them out here, you have the power coming out.
But you're right though, they could use 110, they only make half the rice.
37 cups.
Yeah,
But-
and it takes probably a little longer. But, so they could use a 4 there, and then they could use the rest of the 110, then you have the 220 for Shiz.
Yeah, and the coffee brewer when you're not using the coffee brewer.
Well, that'd be hard to bring a cable from there over there though, so they could use that for coffee, I guess, rice.
What's the flexibility on that one outlet that we have in the counter for the microwave?
The one in the stand on the island part that comes out, that's just a 110 dedicated 20 amp circuit. Okay.
That's good enough. Yeah.
Now, that is fed out of panel G. I mean, we could, I ran, I try to think ahead for
Right.
everything.
You put
So
out
I
the-
ended up putting a 12.3 in there. So let's see, which is I don't remember which circuit that was. That was 20, 22, something like that. I didn't specify it out, but I mean, we could make that into a 220, but that's just a dedicated 110 for the microwave.
We'll just leave it the way it is for now. Okay, so are we done with electrical then? We got all the
Yeah,
answers?
so he's coming back to what,
Well, when's the your final plan?
Must be the next couple hours.
Okay. So I'll probably,
Still have 1 5 minutes?
We have a TCF,
What's the TCF?
temporary.
It's just a couple of minor
Oh,
things.
shit, we're not gonna pass it. Or already use the kitchen, so.
No, he said we could use the kitchen.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I'll get back to you then, all right?
You're local,
You want me
right?
to start